Do you know what it means to have someone else in your energetic field? Do you know that someone else in your energetic field can actually affect the way you feel about yourself day to day? True story. Today we're going to talk about what it means to have someone else in your energetic field. Go ahead, click in. You know you want to. What's up, guys, and welcome to Clarity Couture. My name is Lindsay, and I just want to take a hot second to thank you from the bottom of my heart for taking the time to be here. Don't forget I'm on Instagram under Lindsay Got the Key. I'll put that right there for you guys. My Twitter actually got removed. I had shut it off for a little bit and forgot to turn it back on. And after 30 days, they just delete it. So my modeling Twitter is no more, my friends, and I'm okay with that. So if you guys were looking for me on Twitter, that's why I am no longer there under Harlow Money, but you can find me under Clarity Couture, that button right there. So today we're going to talk about something that is so painstakingly important for everyone. And the main reason is the more that we come into the awareness of energy and the more that you are learning to hone your own energy and learning what energy does and does not mesh with you, you also must learn that there will also be covert energies there, not always for your highest good. You may be what they need for their highest good, but what they need and what they see as their intent or how they view a relationship with you is not truly for your highest good. So a lot of times there will be manipulation that comes across. And if you are unable to decipher this manipulation because it's covert energy, it could stick with you. So today I want to talk about what it means to have someone else in your energetic field. First off, what is the energetic field? Every single person's body has an energetic auric field, okay? Right now, I have an energetic field around my body. People who are capable of seeing energy in that level could look at you or me, and see the color around our body, and that is them being capable of seeing the energy around our body, which is called the aura or the electromagnetic field. Now, when you come into contact with someone, you connect to their energy, right? Two lines of energy coming together and you connect with their energy. There is a cord that is energetically attached. And when these two people leave, that etheric, energetic cord is still there based on the consent. Unless you are trained in energy and learning how to protect your energy and cutting cords that no longer need to be there, you probably have quite a few energetic cords attached to you. Good example of this would be you broke up with your ex, but you always go to the same grocery store, and for whatever reason, out of nowhere, you're chilling on your couch and you're like, fuck, I need to go to the grocery store. I need to go to the grocery store for butter. Totally random. You're literally chilling on your couch, and then out of nowhere, you're like, I need to go to the grocery store for butter. And you're like, well, I want to make this later. I don't want to make this later. And oh, it's a little bit earlier. Might as well go now. So you get up off the couch of what you're doing, and you go to the grocery store to get butter. And lo and behold, who do you see in the aisle at the same time you're getting butter? But your ex. Now, that's where it gets a little trippy. Did you think of him and manifest him to the butter in the aisle with you? Or was he thinking of you and there is an etheric energetic cord connected to you that is so strong still that he was able to energetically send you a thought about going to get butter? Sounds crazy, but here's the kicker. This should actually exist. And this is why it is so important for you to know when you are energetically connected to someone who does not have your highest good involved. When I was energetically connected to someone who did not have my highest intent involved, saying one thing but doing another, I was physically sick in bed. Growing up, unable to eat. So sick I was wondering if maybe I needed to go to the ER. Out of nowhere. When someone has the ability to manifest an energy towards another in a way that is filled with ill intent, negativity, and that reaches you, there is a necessity to be able to protect yourself. The reason I'm talking about this is because for weeks, I have been energetically allowing myself out to the world doing events here in Las Vegas. These are not things that I normally do. I was doing shoot events and stuff in my 20s. It was a lot. It was a whirlwind of events and energy. And back then, I didn't read energy the way I do now. I had shut myself off to energy. Things happened to me at a young age and I shut myself off to everything. And for years, I was able to ignore what it is I do now that I could never in a million years ignore, which is being an empath. Now, the type of empath that I am, I have the ability to take on other people's energies as their own. So if I have an energetic cord that is attached to me that is not for my highest good, that is filled with ill intent, it can really throw a wrench in my entire day. And that is what I dealt with for the past week and a half. When you have an energetic cord attached to you, where you normally may wake up and just be like, this is literally how I wake up. I love my bed. I love my house. I love my pillows. Thank you, universe, for me breathing. Thank you for me getting up. Thank you for my being able to have a toilet so close to me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I wake up in gratitude because gratitude is what got me where I am now. When I wake up and my first thought is a person that I maybe just met or have been talking back and forth with, and I kind of got weird energy from them, but it was probably just me is what I would tell myself, right? And I wake up and that person is in my head and my stomach kind of hurts and I feel a little off, and that happens for a week and a half to the point where that has become the norm, the way you feel when you wake up. And then you do an energetic cord cutting and you wake up the next morning and you're like, I love my bed. I love my pillow. I love the sunshine. I'm so happy to be here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Don't think that energy was mine. So we're going to dive into how I knew that the energy wasn't mine. For a week and a half, I would wake up, and this happened with multiple people. I had to cut a lot of cords because I am so open. And when I go out now, I protect myself, but I wasn't protecting myself. I wasn't doing a Merkaba protection and all of that great stuff. I was just going out. Your girl was just going out with the intent to send love and help people. The same way people are drawn to that light that need that light, the darkness is also drawn to that light because they don't want that light. All right. And so now it's very, very, very important for you to be able to decipher that those drawn to you are those drawn to you for the right reasons and not drawn to you for the reasons of trying to low key destroy what you have been building up. And when you figure that shit out, you damn well better cut every fucking energy that makes you think twice. It is that important. It is that serious because at this point in our world, we're in an energetic warfare. And if you don't know how to protect yourself, you need to at least understand that there are others out there that know that you don't know how to protect yourself. And begin taking those little special steps that'll make you feel comfortable in a way that you can begin to protect yourself energetically. Because the wolves are out here. The wolves are out here big time. And they're jumping onto anything that seems to align to the terminology of what spirituality is. They're using the terminology, but when given the chance to choose between love and hate, they choose hate and they cast out those who are genuinely all about love. And that is why it is so fucking important for you to know you have an energetic cord attached to you that does not serve you. So a few signs of an energetic cord being attached to you. A big one, you're chilling. Nothing's happening, and out of nowhere, someone pops in your head. It's usually an ex for us girls. I don't know about you guys, but for a lot of the women that I speak with, it's an ex. An ex just pops into your head. You're chilling. You were literally clipping your toenails. Why would you think of him while you're clipping your toenails? It's him thinking about you, and you still have an energetic cord connected to that fucker so that you can literally feel when he thinks about you. And you're misconstruing it thinking that you're thinking of him on your own accord, when in reality, you just have an energetic cord attached to him. So you'll be able to know that they're in your energy field. There's a cord attached to you guys because they'll pop up into your head randomly. You will be able to physically feel energy that usually belongs to them. If you've ever been around somebody that they just give you a specific energy, like for people, for me, a lot of times I have a very healing energy and they just love being around me because they instantly feel better. Not everyone in our lives has that energy. There are people where you can go around them and instantly your stomach hurts. Instantly your stomach hurts. Okay, that is a sign of their energy in your energetic field. So if you have someone that pops into your head and instantly your stomach hurts and you got that person in your mind, you're probably connected to them energetically. Another big one is if you wake up in the morning and you see faces or you see someone and you wake up like totally off. Like really, I wake up and I look around the room and I say thank you for things that I see visually. I say thank you for my bed, my pillow. I think I've said that multiple times now. I find myself in the voice of gratitude before my feet even hit the floor. So when I was waking up, and I was like pissed off. I was mad. Like there was like mad, angry energy. It was hard for me to decipher where it was coming from because that's not normally my energy. So when you wake up and you're feeling this off, if you saw a face before you opened your eyes, right? Like if you visually saw someone and then you feel super off energetically, your higher self is showing you whose energy is in your field and they're explaining to you why you feel that way. It took me so long to understand that that's what was going on. So how did I get out of this? The way you get out of this is you do a cord cutting meditation. Now, most people will tell you that doing a cord cutting can be dangerous. If you don't have the right intent, if you don't finish it, if you leave certain things open, yes. If you do it half-assed, yes, it can cause more problems energetically. I will drop a couple links down below underneath this video. One is by Activation Vibration. Her name is Heather. This is one of my favorite cord cutting meditations. The other one is a 3-hour cord cutting meditation. I will usually sit in meditation and go along with it until I feel that it's been enough. If you need to do a full fucking 3 hours, do a full 3 hours. One night I just put it on and slept to it, and I woke up like a whole new person. So if you want to listen to all of it, you can put it on at bed before you go to sleep and listen to it while you're in bed sleeping, because your subconscious will still pick that up. You have to choose to etherically diminish the energetic cords that you have tethered to these people. Otherwise, they will continue to enter into your energetic field and be able to throw you off of your game. And if you're someone who's normally on their own and in their own energy, it's very easy to feel when somebody else throws you off your energetic game. So I hope that this helped you guys. I want you to use a affirmation today that's really going to put you where you need to go energetic wise. So your affirmation today is, I now etherically cut any cords that no longer serve me. I now etherically cut any cords that do not serve me. I now etherically cut any cords that do not serve me. And remember, guys, you have the ability to allow a energetic cord to attach itself to you based on your focus, because your focus is consent. So if you don't want a cord attached to you energetically, don't give it your consent. Change your focus. Shift your focus to something else that you do want. Remember, your body is a vehicle for your soul. So it's so important for you guys to drive yourselves well, especially now. I'm Lindsay. This is Clarity Couture, and I want you to stay happy and aligned. Namaste.